You're watching Weekend at Gabe's and I'm Weekend Gabe. This latest episode was brought to you by the good folks over at the Ghetto Flower. Use our code W at G for an exclusive 15% discount when visiting their site. Tell them I sent you. Now enjoy the show.
Broadcasting from somewhere in beautiful Los Angeles, California. It's a pleasure to welcome Kemosabi to the show, man. How are you?
Yo, everything good? You guys can hear me?
Yeah, we
You
got you.
are
We got you
great.
loud and
Okay,
clear.
yeah.
You are great, man.
What's up? How y'all doing?
Doing
Great,
good,
great
man.
great to have you. About a year ago, you popped in on the Mies interview, and Sam was like, "Drop the album, drop the album." And you've been a busy worker. Last year, you dropped the EP, and then just this last 7 weeks, you dropped 3 records, 3 new videos, including "On the
Yeah.
Money" that just came out 2 weeks ago. What is this flurry of music that's coming out? What's the end game? You got to give it to us tonight.
The end game. Okay, so really, right now I'm just sitting on I just realized I'm sitting on a lot of music, a lot of stuff, and it's not gonna come out if I don't just start shooting shit. I can't just keep waiting for I need an amazing location, amazing this, that, amazing. So I just been like, all right, fuck it, we're gonna run and gun shoot, start putting songs out, and then I got 3 projects that some of the songs that are coming out, they belong on one of the respective projects. I'm gonna have I've got a plug tape that's gonna come out first, and that's plug and B shit, a lot of um that real trappy shit.
Yeah.
On the money, just like that kind of
Yeah.
vibe. That's one of the songs that's on the plug tape. Then I got a jazz tape in the works.
Is that a
Yeah.
VP collab? That's a Vice Paradise
There's
joint?
2 jazz tapes. I got the VP collab we just
I gotta
put
hit
in.
the siren. You know, that's a Weekend at Games exclusive. We gotta
fuck
let
with
them
that.
Let's go.
people know.
Let the motherfuckers know. We got it just actually got put into distro today. So the tape it's a Vice Paradise tape that's majority Izzy and Meese and myself. Majority them, I would say, because they said it's 13 songs, and I know I'm on maybe four or five, maybe. I think they got at least as many without. And so that's getting ready to drop. That's a whole lot of different shit. We've been tapping into this jazz wave, this sample heavy kind of wave, because I think Mies was talking about, I think that stands out. That's different than what a lot of the sound is right now. Not trying to make everything, not trying to make yeet beats, yeet songs and shit,
Ye beats.
It's easy to fall into that trap in April of 2022 for sure.
They're fun. It's fun as fuck to just throw that auto tune on and just start yelling, start going crazy. So we got some in the cut, but we've been I think we'll stand out with these kind of jazzier, more different. We haven't really seen jazz and hip hop in a I'd probably say a few years at least.
Yeah, cool 5 years it's been since some
jazz
real
records,
jazzy
yeah.
stuff came across
Real
the vibe.
jazzy shit.
You mentioned let's talk about Vice Paradise a little bit more. We got a little bit of the origin story about how you and me linked up on the last interview. But talk about how it's going now. Y'all are living in LA. I came out there and crashed on your couch in January. Talk about that relationship and how important it is to have the people that you work closest with at the crib so that you can continuously work.
At the crib is probably one of the most crucial things, because now we got Izzy in here too, so there's 3 of us. It was 3 of us before. There's 2 because Jack had to go back home, but now it's another. Now we got a full Vice Paradise house again, and it's really important because those people hold you accountable. Nobody else is gonna hold you more accountable than a group member that wants to see you thrive even more than you do. So it's that constant, just yo, what's next? What are we doing next? What are we working on? That shit, it just makes everything more productive. So it's been it's really good for just like overall, you can wake up in the morning, we have a smoke session, and it's like, okay, what are we doing today? Oh, you're free today. We're free today. Okay, let's work on something.
Yeah, you got a real Phineas and Ferb vibe going on over there.
It's a madhouse sometimes, though. Like, it's insane.
I bet. I
Uh,
bet.
a lot of the videos that you got out there right now really embrace that that California LA vibe. How has that affected the vibe of the records and how you present them, how you produce them? Has that sort of ingrained into your process of recording?
I think the inspiration, the pure inspiration you get from LA, California, that was like the biggest thing. Like when we first got out here, like had first moved out here, we could tell like just in the music, like there's so much more to take in out here, so much more to like. It's just a different energy than back home, so it just gives you a different creative angle to hit things from. And I think like we just found our habitat. Like we found where we really truly vibe, where there's a bunch of similar people, and there's like it's just beautiful away from home.
Nah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's talk about In LA, I'm MIA while we're here. Released at the end of last year. You talked about that LA energy and it being inspiring, but the title seems to suggest that you ducking away from at least some of it a little bit. Is there LA energy that you gotta be careful to avoid?
That's for sure. That is a 100% fact. You gotta like. There's a lot to navigate out here, just because the sheer population and the fact the scene's been around so long, and like there's been a lot of people moving doing it. Like it's different. We're from Nashville, like Chicago and shit, where you're a little bit more rooted into the scene. Out here
Right.
is more outside looking in, and that's where you can get taken advantage of a lot, or you could just run into people who just aren't your best, aren't the best energy for you.
Mm. Is
So
it something that you notice immediately, or it's like something you just got to be careful around new people type shit?
it's you can notice it quick, just because like it's not everybody, but there's like a general like Californian kind of air, like people who aren't genuine. There's like this saying that like people from the South are like sweet but they're not nice, but people from California are nice but they're not sweet.
Ooh, that's a
Mm.
So
bar. That's a
yeah,
bar.
so
Yeah.
like that's definitely something you gotta watch out for out here. Everybody's
Word.
nice as hell to your face. It's the same in the South. Like the South is very similar in that aspect. So I'm glad I kind of know that.
Word. Word.
But when I was listening to the last three videos and the last three singles, Run It Back, On the Money, and then Chirp, there's like this up tempo, just sort of vibe and a feel to it. Like talk about like sort of encompassing that type of flow and that how that fits into Vice Paradise now that is becoming a bit of your sound. Because we're listening to Me's last year when he dropped his EP, and it also kind of embraces the same sort of similar theory of like embracing life and also freeform in a sense. So is that becoming kind of your guys's? I want to say like your signature, but are you guys in that direction?
Yeah, I think we've embraced that underground-ish kind of more like it's music for performance. I think like a
Ooh.
lot of this stuff is really good performance music, and COVID kind of knocked that kind of off kilter for a minute, just because there was no performances and shit. I think in our like it's when we were really getting Vice Paradise going, we were doing a lot of live shows, and we
Mm.
were working on that sound, and we kept on like even through COVID, and when we were moving, we just kept refining that sound, and so that's what you're hearing now is like a very fine tuned version, still loose and kind of abstract in song structure, but I think a better understanding and idea for flows, and like even more for how to move energy around on a track.
Mm.
Hmm.
Can we expect to see y'all hit the stage as a squadron soon? I know it's Izzy out there with you now, but is it something in the works?
There's Right now, I don't even think there's anything in the works for live shows. Like we talk to people and we go out and stuff. Like not as much as we should, but I know it's around the corner.
Hell yeah.
Right now, is a lot of. I think LA is a little bit different because you have to have the numbers first. Like you have to have at least like a good looking socials, good looking kind of flow to you to get people really interested, like people aren't really, you don't turn their head unless you got like some K's behind your shit.
That's
So
fascinating.
To go back to the new singles, obviously the latest On the Money is produced by Cash Cash. Talk about working with a producer of that notoriety, because I mean, obviously I saw you tweeting about it the other day that you've been working on mixing, you've been working on producing for yourself. I believe in LA I'm MIA was mostly self-produced. Am I wrong about that?
not that one. There is not that one, but
Okay.
there is a tape coming out that is about to be more self-produced.
Word.
The Cash one is half self-produced. Like he sent me the melody.
Oh, so it just sent you like almost a stem, and then you expanded on it from there.
He sent me the plug melodies because I don't have chords like that, and I saw one day he was selling melodies, and I DM'd him and bought one, and fucking all I had was the melodies. I had to learn how to put plug drums, so I didn't even know like plug drums like that. That was kind of my first real try to do it. And at first you can ask me, so I didn't even like it. Like I was like, bro, I think I fucked up this Cash like song. Like I think I gotta restart this.
It was a heater though. It was one of my favorites, and another reason where I thought it was getting some traction was the visualizer that y'all shot with it. And I seen Meese doing visualizers, I seen you doing visualizer, and I think it's just a really interesting take. Was that like outside of a music video? You talked about it at the start of the interview, like you can't wait around all day to shoot the perfect music video. But this was like, it was interesting in showing off your look, your style, your energy. Like, talk about the idea behind the visualizer as opposed to the music video.
Okay. Visualizer, like we try to just get a visualizer done a week now. Like we're trying to shoot at least. It doesn't have to be, we edit on our own time and shit, but we try to like set up a shoot once a week. And we might not necessarily be able to do a whole music video. And it leaves room too for being able to do a music video later down the line with like a real budget if the song pops off or things start going and you're like, okay, we can revisit this. A visualizer, we can just stack really hard footage. It doesn't have to be no like words. What is it called? Like when you're synced up, trying to do whatever that. Damn, I can't even. I don't know what it's called in music videos, but it just makes it more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, more B-roll. More B-roll shit. So it makes it, you can do more aesthetic stuff. Thank God I got to that word. But it makes it like it's easy and fun, bro. Like it's simple. We can just run and gun. And that's what we need right now. We don't need, like, I'd love to spend time on it. We could go get a location here and do this, but there's just simply not enough money. Like you have to really spend your money the right way as an artist when you're beginning.
Yeah, especially with the music videos, for sure. Yeah.
I'd rather put it into some marketing or something.
Word.
You mentioned that, you guys being together, you'll just check in like, hey, who's around today? Let's work on something. Is that how does that usually work out or pan out where you guys get all the same space? And do you guys kind of work in a bit of a tandem of like piecing together either lyrics or song structures or working on beats? Like how does it take us into sort of the model of the machine that is Vice Paradise and what comes out of it?
We've kind of tuned it up to where we got the captain's chair, producer's chair, whoever's sitting like right where I'm at, will be on the start of the beat. And we basically, it's almost like musical chairs. Like, you do something and then you look up and like, all right, does anybody hear anything? Or y'all want to add something? And then somebody else will come up and be like, okay, do this. And we kind of piece together the beats like that. Or we pick a beat. a lot of times like we'll get some beats from somebody's email. Since there's a few of us, we get a bunch of options, and then we'll rap on one. And a lot of like what we like to do is just punch in one at a time, like rotate people, just like like the producing we do. A lot of it is that kind of carousel kind of style. We want it to be fluid and easy, and it's not easy like that for every artist. So I think we found like a chemistry with everybody in the group, and when we all work together, that makes it easy. So we just want to show that off.
Because that was going to be my next question. Does it get antagonistic in there ever? Does it get competitive? Because I've seen, you guys are dropping music, and you guys are each artists in your own right, other than being in Vice Paradise. It'll be a week like last week where we got new Chemo, we got new Jack Fear, and then also Misa go ahead and turn around and drop a song on a Tuesday. Does it get competitive? Like, do y'all feel like y'all stepping on each other's toes at all?
It's we talked about it a while ago. It's more like what's good for one is good for everybody else, and we want to like, if we're all dropping consistently, we're all going to be posting each other's shit consistently too, and it's better like that. Like we'd rather, because if Jack drops, that's VP drop. Simple as that. Like if Mies dropped, VP dropped. Like, so the more and more they see us, the more and more Vice Paradise starts to get drilled in too. It's like a good thing for us.
Word.
Yeah. So it's not. So you guys don't look at it as like oversaturation. You feel like the more seeds you plant, the better opportunities are going to come.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. At this point in time, it's the power move for us. It does get competitive, antagonistic when it's like we have a Nashville boys versus like Cali boys right now, like dropping spree.
Yeah,
and we're up big. Like LA's up super big.
And part of that is because they have a winter over there. Y'all can just go outside and it's the sunshine outside all the time.
I know. I'm glad Jack dropped though. I told him, I said, "Bet you won't," and he did. I was like, "Okay, let's go."
That song is fire in and of its own right. And let's transition into some of the funnier things that y'all do. The funniest of which lately has been the Margelli tweak style, which I enjoyed immensely. But we had a Carl Burkholz call from online on maybe a year ago, and he talked about having 38,000 followers on Twitter and being funny on Twitter and having to almost turn off your brain to make a good joke or something like that. Is that how y'all feel when you make a song like Margelli tweak style?
That like kinda, yeah. You do realize like you gotta water shit down. For some reason, like the thing that gets everybody, I think they can hit with the most broadest audience sometimes is the most watered down. Because I don't know why, but that's kind of what it seems like. Like something super simplified works.
Yeah, and almost simplifying it to the nth degree gets you a song with that repetitiveness. Like, you did the Margelli tweet style. I saw the McChicken freestyle today, which I thought was hysterical.
Chicken McGriddle.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah. I like that. Like, you should have fun with music too. It's not like we're trying to make hitters and shit too, but at some point you've made so many songs. Like you could have some fun with them. Like you're gonna make another song later, or you're making another song tomorrow. So like allowing yourself to have fun on the track, like that's something that we've been we push each other to be even like more on dirt or funnier. Like
word, yeah. I like that.
Is there a Humpty dance in that package of fun though? Like a new some sort of revolutionary rap song? Maybe some funny noses or something. You guys doing anything like that?
Dude, we do have like the ultimate. We got like a crypto meme song that's about to come out.
Is it Bull Birdies centric?
No.
Anybody out there doesn't know what Bull Birdies is? It's my favorite NFT collection. Absolutely hysterical. Please go check that out on Kemo's page.
Shout out Bull Birdies. Hell yeah, It's not Bull Birdie Center, but it's on GM. Like, you know how crypto folks be like GM. It's like a GM freestyle, and it's like me, Meese, and Izzy. We have another song, I Just Need Some Head, where the hook is pretty. It writes itself, bro.
Self-explanatory.
Like, it writes itself.
It writes itself. I can imagine.
Yeah, it's that one's gonna be out, and then there's one more like super on dirt song that's with Jack and I too. That's like hysterical. We were in the booth like going back and forth, like how many people can you piss off like in bar form, and then it would just get snowball into worse and worse. Just more on dirt petty bars.
I love that. I think what you said about having fun with it is super important, and people lose track of that all the time. One of the more fun parts of my week this week was listening to the unreleased tracks that you sent us through, which were some absolute heaters. Flexa, and also another one which I don't believe is titled, called Jazzy-ish. If it is titled, that's the title.
Not it.
That's what's up. Yeah. But I assume I know where the Jazzy one's going. It's either going to end up on that VP tape or on your latest Jazzy record. What can we expect from Flexa? Where can we expect that to end up?
That's me and Meese have a second mixtape that's gonna come out.
This is the sequel to Neverlast.
No, not a sequel. This is it's in that futuristic vein. It's gonna be a futuristic tape, super modern beat, super internet-y. But we're saving Neverlast 2 for like a year or something from now. Like, you know, when we can make it even more elaborate.
Word.
But we got the futuristic Tron tape on the way. Like, you'll see. We got a bunch. Like, and I produced a few of them, so I'm like excited about that, to have some production credits where I'm producing for Meese, and instead of the other way around, which it's been for like 4 years before that. 5 years.
No, we're looking forward to that. We're definitely looking forward to that.
Thank you.
We like to take this last little bit of the interview and ask some fun questions, so we're gonna get into it. Obviously, the name Kemosabi made famous by the Lone Ranger, but I also found that it's a colloquialism to refer to a wise friend. Do you believe that you are the wisest in Vice Paradise?
That's like, you know, being like the smartest out. I don't know, like
the smartest dumb.
If I was the smart, if I was, that doesn't even. I don't know how much weight that holds in the general population, but I would say so.
Word, I'm gonna hold you to that. Yeah, next time we have some VP guys on, we're definitely gonna hold you to that.
Bro, I saw some shit. It was like Joe Rogan, like stand up or something. He was like, it just takes like a bunch of idiots and one idiot to go, oh, I know what the fuck is going on, bro, and they'll listen to it.
Oh my goodness.
I got a few more here, Gabe. Unless you got something.
All right, let's go. No, I was gonna. Yeah, go ahead. Finish up, and then I'll go.
All right. We're obviously in playoff season. You are a Memphis Grizzlies fan. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that?
That's correct.
That's correct. One of my favorite songs, "Fuck SeaWorld," has my favorite bar on it, which is a Zebo reference. Everybody loves Zach Randolph.
Yeah.
So my question is, are you rocking with the Grizzlies in this playoff series against the Timberwolves this weekend?
Definitely, bro. I think the Grizzlies are a big sleeper team in the West. I'm mixed emotions on seeing them go against the Timberwolves so early, just because Cat's kind of hot right now. But I don't know. Like, Ja is like electric to me, bro. Like, that man is doing something different. So
I can imagine that must feel like something like 2011 D Rose did in the city. So
that's insane.
I wish nothing but the best and continued success. On the back of that, though, your favorite Zach Randolph memory?
Zach Randolph memory. Holy shit.
Zebo memory.
Bro, actually, I do have one from, it was not even, I don't even think, it's from a video game like NBA Live back when I was playing as a kid with my brother, and my brother just kept going crazy. I remember with Zach Randolph. Like, that's how he like got kind of planted in my brain, is for some reason Zach Randolph dropped a dub on me on NBA Live like 2000 whatever.
You just
Like, I mean, I
ultimately
know him too,
traumatized
like
for
Zach
life.
Randolph.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zebo's a good player and shit, but yeah.
You just got hot.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Okay.
that one brought back some.
Word.
Some
Go ahead, Gabe.
No, we were gonna ask you about some of your tweets. I think this is where Sam was going.
Yeah.
Your tweet that you had about lighting your blunt with a clothes iron. What are some other innovative items that you use to light your blunt because a lighter was not available?
okay. The clothes iron. You gotta get one time. Well, everybody's done the magnifying glass, or tried to do the magnifying glass. I don't even think ours ended up.
I have failed many a time on the
Yeah,
magnifying
tried
glass.
it. Super.
No,
Yeah.
certainly. Yeah.
We made a TikTok once where Meese threw it in the dryer. He threw the blunt in like the clothes dryer and pressed start. And he said, "Give it like 2 seconds, bro." And then he pulls it out and it hits it, bro. That's how the TikTok hits. Well, there's that method. If you know, you know.
there's that method.
Most recently, I lit my blunt with a toaster, so it is possible. Stay
You got to,
innovative
like-
out there, kings. However you got to do it, get to it. That's
stoner science.
I'm gonna start that show. It's gonna be like sports science, but stoner science. All right, last one before we let you go. You're in LA traffic. It's wall to wall. What are you playing in the car?
Wall to wall. Right now, I've been listening to a lot of. Let me see what's on mine. I've been listening to Young Boy a lot.
Okay.
A lot of that Young Boy. That album that's not even fully out yet. Like Last Slimy Though. I've been listening to Can.
Yeah.
Autumn. Obviously I've listened to some Lucky. That's what's going on, probably.
Bet.
Some shit like that.
Real street shit. I like that.
That's what. Yeah. If you guys Young Fazo, that's my sleeper random artist right now. It's a fellow brown boy going crazy in the scene. Young Fazo.
Okay, I'm gonna get on that.
Man, like Kemosabi, thank you so much for jumping on the show with us tonight.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Fantastic. Flexa is amazing. The unreleased record. Hopefully, that'll see the light of day at some point in the future.
Soon.
Yeah, give Chemo a follow on these socials at Kill Chemo. Very, very, very unique handle there. And we appreciate the time so much and having a great conversation, some laughs.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate y'all having me, bro. This shit's fun as fuck.
Yeah, appreciate you, bro. I'll see you soon, I'm sure.
Definitely. We'll be in touch.
Absolutely.
I will do. Kemosabi joining us tonight on Weekend at Games, wrapping up. Man, their super team over there just seems so fun. I see why you sleep on their couch.
I think that's like, that's the biggest thing I think that we can all take from that interview is just have some more fun, man. I don't care what you're doing. Remember to have some fun with it. And while you're doing that and while you're having fun, listen to Vice Paradise because those guys are really cool.
Everyone on there is so equally talented. It's amazing that they're all like in one team. I mean, that's really fantastic.
Thank you for watching the latest episode of Weekend at Games on YouTube, brought to you by the Ghetto Flower. Make sure to also click on the links in the description for more information to our guests and access to exclusive new music from the Ghetto Flower and so much more. Make sure to also like and subscribe to the show and also continue to share, support, and show love by clicking on any of the links surrounding my head. Thanks for watching.